RWL YouTube Channel 11. Up next, the RWL Japan 5-Star Collaborative Tour continues with card number 11 and RWL Sn Rl.
Hi again, everybody, back in Tokyo for Japan Tour Card 11 with RWL Sn Rl. Glad you could make it. I'm Wally Cardell, here with General Manager Hangman Tex Lynch, and as for Johnny Bianco, well, the sectarians have threatened him again on Rage, and while he is in the building, he's under the tightest security imaginable. More on that later, but this next to last card of the Japan Tour is set to be off the chain.
Yes, it is, Wally. It is most definitely going to be an exciting card. We got a couple of title matches going on. We got every division represented, and we're going to see some Japan 5-star action, too.
Plus a quick preview later of the upcoming Super Card on March 31st in Philadelphia back in the good old US of A, and more on the impending Hell in a Cell match between Jody Boric and Liberty. No Danielle.
Oh, there's that again. Well, Danielle and I had a great time in Yokohama. We agreed not to talk about it at all until we got back. And, well, we haven't. But we got a show to get through, so let's get this thing moving. Up first, Cruiserweight action with Too Short Papa Scott Bell and his buddy X-Pac going up against the lightning fast Tony Dangerous.
Okay, gents. My bodyguard is posted right outside the door. Let's get to work.
Welcome back, GB. Yes, let's do that.
Tonight's opening contest is set for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing first, accompanied by Too Short Popeye Scott Bell from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing 212 pounds, X-Pac.
Tonight, my war against the corrupt system continues with Comic Book Tony. You've wrestled a bunch of people, but you've never met up with X-Pac. Well, he's got his marching orders from me, and the world's gonna see your goofy Batman wannabe behind humiliated properly. It's gonna be a blast, seeing X-Pac getting his hand raised after he beats the brakes off you. Yeah, bucko. We'll just see who's the one that's super around here.
You know, old Too Short doesn't realize it yet, but he has made a colossal mistake. He has F.A'd, and he is about to F.O.
His opponent from Statinopolis, weighing 196 pounds, the lightning fast Tony Dangerous.
While he has gone from having 2 championships to having none at all, he is not letting it phase him. Tony Dangerous, as long as there's evil to fight, Tony Dangerous has got a gig. And well, if there ain't evil in Scott Bell, well, I don't know what the hell evil is.
He lost the Cruiserweight title to Gary Galaxy and the Snarl TV title to Tiber Bell SQ. And now it looks like Old the Short has set his sights not only on American Supreme Matt Clark again, but he's branching out now and targeting Tony. Plus, he and his stable of desperados have been all over this tour, like zits on a teenager.
Well, guys, there are a few things I like more than a first-time encounter, even if they do include X-Pac. Tom Kanemaru rings the bell. X-Pac charges, misses with the dropkick. Tony Dangerous rebounds off the ropes, catches him with the ankles. There's the Whirlicane Rana. And there it is, man. X-Pac takes a couple of knees to the head. The lightning fast one. Real aggressive starting out here. They lock up. Look at this. DDT. Face burst into the canvas for Mr. X-Pac. A kick to the face, a kick to the leg, a punch, a kick. Oh, man. The lightning fast one. Definitely firing on all cylinders here. X-Pac takes a chop across the chest, a drape over the ropes, and Tony Dangerous yanking that leg against that rope. Tony Dangerous not playing games here. A series of kicks. Sets up X-Pac. Has him up. Slams him right back down. X-Pac says, I need a break. Over the top rope, and whoa, man, did you see that? That was beautiful. Well, superheroes will fly. Tony Dangerous rounds up X-Pac, rolls him back inside the ring. Over the top rope, comes back in himself. Rounds him up. Basement DDT. Face first into the logo. Covers. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. But no dice. X-Pac getting back on his feet. Too short, Popeye. I'm surprised he hasn't introduced a chair into the ring yet. X-Pac locks it up with Tony. Oh, look at this right here. A little bit of fancy pants stuff. Oh, that was a nice suplex. A bit complicated, but nice. X-Pac rounds up Tony Dangerous. Chicken wing suplex. Drops Tony Dangerous right in the center of the ring. A hard right. Stuns Tony. Tony Dangerous whipped to the ropes. X-Pac ducks under. Does the leapfrog. Here he comes. Shot to the midsection. And again. Oh, look at that. A little bit of fancy pants again. This time a kick. X-Pac trying to turn things around here after Tony Dangerous has had control of the match for quite some time. X-Pac takes a shot to the midsection. Tony rebounds off the ropes, catches X-Pac again with the Whirlicane Rana. And yeah, Scott Bell's pacing like a caged animal. Something's going on. Knees to the face of Tony Dangerous from X-Pac. X-Pac misses with the basement drop kick. Tony Dangerous sneaks up from behind. Oh man, there we go, neck breaker. Tony Dangerous nails him in the back of the head with the basement drop kick. A kick, a chop, another kick. And here we go again. Tony Dangerous sets him up for the, the sit-out slam. Nicely done. Tony Dangerous gets ready to fly again. Middle rope, top rope, and that was beautiful. That was just a fine moonsault right there. Tony catches a kick to the head from X-Pac. A stomp to the chest. Another one. Oh, man. X-Pac misses with that one. Tony Dangerous nails him with a Hurricane Rana. X-Pac sets out for another reset, but Tony Dangerous right out there saying, no, there are going to be no resets here. A series of kicks. Oh, look at this. X-Pac with a fancy leg sweep. Well, he's got some talent. Why he's working around Too Short Popeye, I don't know, but there it is. Snap suplex from X-Pac. And Scott Bell, well, he's just itching to get involved. You know it. X-Pac rolls back inside the ring. Tony Dangerous brings himself in. X-Pac right there waiting for him with a Hurricane Rana of his own. And here we go. 1, 2, and there's the chair. I knew it was coming sooner or later. Rolling elbow from X-Pac. Referee Tom Canamora dispatching that steel chair. Spinning neck breaker from X-Pac. Tony Dangerous steps outside. Comes on back in. X-Pac taking his leisure over here. He's going to be sorry he did it. Right in the face of Tony Dangerous, too. That was just arrogant. Off the top rope. Oh, man, that was beautiful to his credit. X-Pac gets countered from Tony Dangerous. Rebounds off the ropes. And for a third time, X-Pac going to take a ride. A magic carpet ride. Tony drives a knee into the arm of X-Pac. X-Pac rounded up again. Tony Dangerous. Whoa, that was beautiful. And look at this right here, and then into a basement drop kick too. Just chaining them moves together. The lightning fast one. Absolutely amazing. Basement drop kick to the back. X-Pac. He's just reeling now. A basement DDT. Tony Dangerous has got him all mixed up. Tony rounds him up. Forearm. Down goes X-Pac. A moonsault. X-Pac trying to get to his feet. Counters with a shot to the midsection. Locks up Tony Dangerous. Has him up. Scoop slam. Rebounds off the ropes. Leg drop. Misses with the stomp. Tony Dangerous moves in. Another Hurricane Rana. Man, these cruiserweights, here it is, Popeye. Too Short Popeye's had himself enough. He's just beefing with Tony Dangerous, and Tony Dangerous ain't having it. And X-Pac is laid out but good. Didn't even wake up during the whole exchange. Tony Dangerous, all the way up topside. Here we go. Beautiful crossbody, nails it. Goes for the cover, hooks the leg. And the referee is not here. He's already counted a 3 if he'd have been here. 1, 2, 3. Well, Tony Dangerous held him down for a count of 8, so he definitely won.
The time, 5 minutes and 52 seconds. Your winner by pinfall, lightning fast Tony Dangerous. So much for X-Pac and Big Mouth to Short. Looks like our resident superhero gave him a beat down, only without the pow. Zowie and Biff on the screen. Neither X-Pac or Scott's tactics worked too well here.
Well, they both tried to bully control of the match from Tony, but it wound up not working out too good. Good for my man Tony Dangerous. Happy for the guy. Well, let's take care of our first matchup tonight. We've got a whole lot more RWL Sn Rl coming up, and it is sweet, so don't you dare even think about going anywhere. Coming up next, more cruiserweight action and a rematch from a year ago as Rob Van Dam, the whole freaking show, gets set to go one-on-one against Ricochet.
They've clashed twice before over the last 2 years, splitting at 1 win apiece, and everyone wants to see who's gonna go up by 1 tonight.
The following contest is set for 1 fall with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing first, from Battle Creek, Michigan, weighing 235 pounds, here is Rob Van Dam. This would be Rob Van Dam's third encounter with Ricochet, because frankly, they compete so well against each other. Similar in size, weight, and style. That's gonna always make for a competitive matchup, and these guys haven't disappointed us yet.
Well, one thing that Rob Van Dam does have over Ricochet is tons of experience as an ECW original.
Okay, with the two men standing at a win apiece, who do you guys like for this one? I'm going with Ricochet because he's pulled some serious upsets in the past, and he might have enough on the ball to outwit RVD.
He might, but I doubt it. I think RVD's got this one in the bag.
His opponent from Paducah, Kentucky, weighing 190 pounds, Ricochet.
From the independent circuit to WWE to AEW, Ricochet's been everywhere and done just about everything so far. And tonight he's one-on-one against Rob Van Dam in this their third encounter.
Well, for me, I'm leaning towards RVD as a winner here. Ricochet is very good, but I don't think he measures up to an ECW former champion and pioneer of this wild high-risk style they both employ.
That's a bunch of horse dump, Johnny. You chose RVD because I did.
Okay, so what if I did? I mean, you're usually right about this kind of thing, and I trust your judgment. Is that so bad?
Actually, no, that's extremely wise. Alright, these two clashed a year ago. Let's see if 365 days has made much of a difference for Rob Van Dam or Ricochet. Alright, referee Walt Rothberg rings the bell. They move in, they lock it up. Ricochet. Oh, slams Rob Van Dam down. Locks him up. Look at this, a submission right away. Referee watching it, but RVD finds his way out. Rob Van Dam back on his feet, clothesline, lances Ricochet off the middle rope. Oh, what a kick, took him down hard. A kick to the side. Rob Van Dam moves in on Ricochet, locks him up, has him up in a position, front slam from RVD. RVD figuring out what to do next as Ricochet makes his way to his feet. Tried for the clothesline but didn't get it. Ricochet off the middle rope, beautiful moonsault. Takes Rob Van Dam down the canvas. RVD rounded up by Ricochet, whipped to the ropes. Look at this. Whoa, what a nasty back slam from Ricochet. Very impressive. Putting the boots to Rob Van Dam. And a little bit of saunter in here for the fans. Not wrong. Into a heel hook stretch on RVD. And the momentum has definitely shifted towards Ricochet. Stomp to the leg. Rob Van Dam turned over. Another stomp to the leg. And another. Ricochet really going to work. Here we go. Nice moonsault. But Ricochet moves in on Rob Van Dam, struggling to get to his feet. Here's a kick. Ricochet turns him around, choking him with the top rope. Well, that's not pleasant. RVD catches another couple of kicks. Oh, man. Into the far corner goes RVD. Ricochet puts him up on the top turnbuckle. Let's see what we're doing here. Whoa! Man, all the way center ring from the top turnbuckle. Ricochet setting himself up something here. Oh, here we go. Look at this. Beautiful, beautiful moonsault with a whole lot of flair from Ricochet. RVD laid out center ring. Ricochet figuring out what he wants to do next. Rounds up Rob Van Dam. Locks him up. And whoa! Man, slammed him face first into the neck. Ricochet out on the apron. Makes his way to the top rope. Changes his mind about the high-risk maneuver. Moves in on RVD. Front forearm just takes RVD down. Another moonsault that fails. RVD gets the knees up just in time. Rob Van Dam with Ricochet whipped to the ropes. Oh, beautiful flipping slam right there. Baseman drop kick nails Ricochet, but good. RVD covers, hooks the leg. 1, 2. Oh, just about a 2. As near to the 2 as you can get. Rob Van Dam, moonsault. Ricochet rounded up again. RVD locks him up. Oh, here we go. Another basement dropkick, this time to the side of the head of Ricochet. As RVD gathers him up again. Hard right, spins Ricochet around. He goes behind, rear waist lock into a headlock punch. Down goes Ricochet. RVD follows it up with a stomp of the arm. And Rob Van Dam. Oh, a little bit of confidence there. Taking himself all the way to Will now. Well, he misjudged the distance on that one. No question about it. Double leg drop right in the lower abdomen on poor Ricochet. He's definitely going to feel that one tomorrow. Rob Van Dam rounds him up again. They lock up. Ricochet resisting the invite to the corner with elbows to the midsection. Locks up RVD. Whips him to the far corner. Here's an elbow that takes Rob Van Dam down the mat. Ricochet covers, hits the leg. 1, 2. But no, not yet. Rob Van Dam still going to make Ricochet put in a little bit of extra work here. Basement dropkick with the side of the head. And man, these two can definitely move. Ricochet urging Rob Van Dam to his feet. And here we go, locks him up. Tries to take him to the far corner, but RVD with other plans. Rob Van Dam locks up Ricochet. Has him up over the shoulder. Walks him over the ropes and hangs him up over the top rope. Right by his beard. Hard kick to the back. Rob Van Dam. Hard's going to work. Oh, look at this right here off the middle rope. Beautiful moonsault from RVD. Man, these guys can fly, huh? Okay. Rob Van Dam setting something up here. Here we go. Rolling thunder from RVD. Takes himself all the way up to the top rope. Yeah, here we go. Ricochet getting back up to his feet. And here we go. Oh, man. What a drop kick right there. Off the middle rope, another beautiful shooting star from Rob Van Dam. All the way up to the top turnbuckle again. Ricochet is laid out. Here we go. Boom. A 5-star frog splash fails to connect with Ricochet. Just getting out of the way. Ricochet whips RVD the ropes. Ducks under. Leapfrogs it. Oh, look at this. Oh, man, that nasty wheelbarrow slam from Ricochet. Ricochet rounds him up. Leg breaker drop. RVD catches a knee to the head, and all of a sudden, the control of the match that he had is gone. Ricochet sets him up. Whoa, man! What a nasty spinning slam right there. Ricochet off the top rope. Oh, man, that was beautiful. High risk area maneuver from Ricochet. Covers, hooks the leg. 1, 2. And another near fall. Rob Van Dam. Not going to go down without a real fight. Whoa, beautifully done by Ricochet. A whole lot of high flying in this matchup. Misses with the stop. RVD counters, gets back up on his feet. Clothesline, puts Ricochet down into the corner. RVD gives him a kick. Oh, guillotine leg drop. And Ricochet hung up off that bottom rope. RVD covers, hooks the leg. 1, 2. Another near fall. A 2 count. And Ricochet. Not quite ready. Oh, man. RVD drove that knee in like he meant business, and he damn sure did. Ricochet is busted open. Leg drop. Spinning leg drop from Rob Van Dam. And another. As Rob Van Dam snatches back control again, Ricochet counters with a kick to the head, locks it up with RVD. RVD's got it up. Another front slam from Rob Van Dam. A stomp to the midsection. A knee to the back. Ricochet rounded up again by RVD. RVD escorting him to the far corner. Hit first into the turnbuckle. Rob Van Dam gathers him up. Front slam. RVD makes his way to the middle ropes. Ricochet just getting to his feet. Here we go. Oh, man. Top turnbuckle DDT from Rob Van Dam. And the whole freaking show is in control again. Rounds up Ricochet. Ricochet counters. Neck breaker drop. As Ricochet tries to snatch control back here. A kick to the back of RVD. Ricochet rounds him up. Off the ropes and an elbow that took RVD down hard. Ricochet with a stomp to the midsection and a knee to the back. These guys, man, their movesets are so identical, it's frightening. It's like a mirror match. Ricochet yanking the arm of RVD against those ropes. He moves in again. RVD escapes the corner with an elbow, locks up Ricochet. Escorts him towards the ropes. A kick from RVD. And Rob Van Dam pitches Ricochet to the outside, rebounds off the ropes, look out below. Whoa, man! Rob Van Dam, the ECW original, still doing extreme very well. Starts laying in right hands on the head of Ricochet on the outside as the referee starts to count. Ricochet catches another vicious knee to the head from RVD. And Rob Van Dam wasting no time inflicting as much damage as he can in the allotted time remaining as the referee continues to count. RVD rounds up Ricochet. Oh, into the ring post time, into the ring post time, into the ring post time, into the ring post time. Whoa! Well, again, another case of misjudged distance. RVD crashes and burns as Ricochet lays there. Catches a kick to the head. Ricochet rounds him up. Up over the shoulders goes Rob Van Dam. Oh, Death Valley driver from Ricochet. Ricochet rounds up RVD. Locks him up. Again, up over the shoulders. Another Death Valley driver. 2 in a row from Ricochet. As the referee continues to count. And RVD, as the control of the match is slipping away again. RVD back up on his feet. Both guys missed their move. RVD locks up Ricochet. Hauls him down towards the timekeeper's area. Rolling thunder from RVD on the outside as the ref continues to count. RVD, like he's tired of playing, gets Ricochet back inside the ring. Takes the long way home as the ref continues to count. Ricochet just getting to his feet. RVD moves in, misses with the basement dropkick. Ricochet rebounds off the ropes on a dropkick. Takes RVD down. Wow, this match has been nuts. Ricochet urging RVD on, getting ready for something special. Rebounds off the ropes. Here we go again. RVD steps out of the way. Ricochet crashes and burns. RVD covers. 1, 2, 3. And this one's all over. And one mistake cost Ricochet this match.
The time, 12 minutes and 10 seconds. Your winner pinfall, Rob Van Dam.
All right, well, RVD chalking up another win for himself, this time at the hands of Ricochet. And everybody loves to see RVD in action, and while not, he is a brilliant performer, and he definitely showed that tonight.
And no kidding, Ricochet made Rob Van Dam earn every inch of that win. There was a crazy amount of momentum shifts between them, with neither one giving up any ground, but it was that one slip-up, with RVD stepping out of the way of a clearly telegraphed move, and going in for the 3-count pin. I'm sure RVD is laughing at just how easy that was.
I'm sure he is. We'll be right back with more Snarl. Stick around. Alright fans, time has come due for the Psychedelics, the Freakin' a Wild Thing, to defend the Snarl Tag Team Championships, and that is exactly what they are going to do this evening as they go up against former Tag Team Champions Eddie and Ray, the Guns Brothers.
Not ashamed to admit that while I'm not exactly what you'd call a true Guns Brothers fan, I do love their entrance music.
Driving to the Edge of Time, that's a 70s rock classic right there.
And here are the 3 Barons, Mr. Ringside Eddie, El Jefe Ray, and King Size JoJo Guns, and the former Tag Team Champions are in the market for some new gold, with their eyes on the Snarl Tag Championships. And having been former champions for a long time, it's a very real possibility that the Guns Brothers will present the Psychedelics with one of their toughest challenges yet.
That is probably true. I mean, well, the Guns Brothers were TV tag champs for a long time till the Southern Gentlemen rolled along and took those away. And now they're going after the Freakin' a Wild Thing, and that's not going to be an easy thing either.
Man alive, 2 of the hardest playing teams we've got going, both teams competing at the championship level, so we're guaranteed to things. It's gonna be a war, and it's gonna be a good one too.
But to be honest, I don't see the Guns Brothers pulling it off tonight against the Psychedelics. I just don't think it's their night, fellas.
Now, Sylvia Strong is gonna be along later for a very crucial matchup. But tonight, the Psychedelics will be joined at ringside by D. Luscious, Wild Thing's significant lady friend, as they try to defend their belts from some very hungry Guns Brothers. Naturally, I wouldn't mind seeing the Freak and Wild Thing retain, but they're in there against some serious contenders tonight.
I'm pretty sure we're going to see both teams stretching the limits of the rule book in this Snarl Tag Team Championship match. With so much on the line, I wouldn't be surprised to see a little rule bending from both teams.
Well, the Guns Brothers are well known for it, and the Freak and the Wild Thing are known to do it in case of emergency break glass kind of situation, and they will be breaking the glass with that hammer this evening, I'm sure. The Freak and the Wild Thing, the Snarl Tag Team Champions, refusing to be taken down by the Guns Brothers, and this is going to be a hot one for sure. And boy, is this crowd in for this Tag Team Championship matchup.
The following contest is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit, and it is for the Rwl Sn Rl Tag Team Championships. The challengers, accompanied by JoJo Guns from the Bronx, New York, at a combined weight of 477 pounds, Mr. Ringside Eddie Guns, and El Jefe Ray Guns, the Guns Brothers. Their opponents, accompanied by D. Luscious, at a combined weight of 470 pounds, from Paducah, Kentucky, the Freak, and from Staten Island, New York, Wild Thing Wing Team, the Snarl Tag Team, champions, the Psychedelics. When you've got two competitive teams like this, with one side, former champs on a mission to get back to the top, and so, they're driven to take the titles, and we have the reigning champs, who lost the belts for a couple of weeks to Wilcox and Hollywood, and the Psychedelics still remember it as the roughest 2 weeks of their careers.
Fair to say they'll be hanging on extra tight with glue on their hands. Willie Johnson rings the bell. Eddie and the Freak lock it up center ring, a gouge of the eyes. A double chop, a series of punches from Mr. Ringside. He's got the Freak reeling. Headlock punch. And now Eddie Guns turns his attention to Wild Thing. Wayne Tig hangs him up off the top rope, returns his attention to the Freak. Oh, the Guns brothers definitely looking real determined tonight. Ray Guns comes in on the tag. The Freak laid out center ring. And here he comes. El Jefe rounds up the Freak. Hip toss. Courtesy of the Freak, who steps out, tags in Wild Thing. Wayne Tig moves in on Ray Guns. Ray Guns counters with a kick to the midsection. They lock up. Wild Thing counters with a kick. They lock up again. Ray whipped to the far corner, counters, escapes the corner, locks up the Wild Thing, takes him down. Here we go. Starts winding up the leg with a cloverleaf. Working on the lower leg and the knee of Wild Thing Wayne Tig. El Jefe softening him up for that figure four leg lock that he loves to use so well. Wild Thing catches a cheap shot from Mr. Ringside. Counters Ray Guns with a kick. Nightmare. Now into a surfboard stretch of all things. Wow. There's one we don't see all the time. El Jefe using some power to get out of that one. Charges, shoulder tackle, takes Wild Thing down the canvas. As Ray Guns steps out and hands it over to Mr. Ringside. Big brother JoJo Guns on the outside, just observing. As is D-Luscious. I gotta say, these are two of the quietest, most well-behaved seconds I've ever seen in a wrestling match, man. Wow. On their A1 behavior. No chairs, no discussions, no turnbuckle pulling, no nothing. Well, that's a damn sociological paradox. Yeah, that's what it is. Wayne Tig countered, takes a cheap shot from El Jefe. Eddie Guns goes behind, gets countered by the Wild Thing. Eddie Guns fires off a series of shots, backs the Wild Thing up, puts him into an abdominal stretch. And some scientific moves here. This is most unusual, Watson, most unusual. Look at this, the Wild Thing with a head scissor. Drops Eddie Guns on the top of his dome. Lances him with a kick, he barely flinched. Wild Thing whipped to the ropes. Up and over, back body drop. Mr. Ringside covers, hooks the leg, one, but just one. A stomp to the back of Wayne Tig. And now Eddie Guns dribbling his head against the canvas like a basketball. Eddie Guns rounds him up. Wayne Tig being escorted to the Guns Brothers corner, head first into the turnbuckle. Here comes El Jefe on the tag, and we're going to see a little double team. Oh, look at that. Whoa. Double boots to the face, assisted by Mr. Ringside. El Jefe drops the Wild Thing's knee into the canvas. Rounds up Wild Thing. Wayne Tig again, taking him back to the Guns Brothers corner. Head first into the buckle he goes. Here comes Eddie Guns on the tag. An assisted tag punch as Mr. Ringside takes over. Out over the top rope and onto the floor goes Wild Thing Wayne Tig on the wrong side of town. Eddie Guns going after the Freak, who hangs him up over the top rope. Meanwhile, Ray Guns working on Wild Thing Wayne Tig on the outside as the referee counts. Wild Thing counters with a shot to the midsection and the DDT on El Jefe. And the Freak, very proud of his work right here. Again, the Psychedelics determined to hang on to those Snarl Tag Team Championships by any means necessary. Eddie Guns with a kick to the midsection on the Wild Thing. Wild Thing counters with a right, locks up Eddie Guns. Look at this. Whoa, beautiful one-arm suplex from Wild Thing Wayne Tig. And again, the referee counting, and we're in the middle of a spotlight dance here, but Wild Thing says, no, I'm not going to spotlight dance with Eddie Guns. All right. Eddie Guns makes his way back inside. He locks up with Wild Thing. Wild Thing whips to the ropes. Eddie Guns ducks under. Rising knee to the head. Eddie covers. One, two, but the Freak right there. And the Wild Thing got out on his own anyway. The Freak and Wild Thing both in the ring with the Guns Brothers now. Suplex is Wild Thing by Eddie Guns. And the Freak shown the outside by Ray Guns. Kick to the midsection from Wayne Tig. He misses with the clothesline. Nails Eddie with the right. Locks him up. Headbutt. Takes Eddie Guns down just about center ring. Mr. Ringside trying to get back to his feet. The Wild Thing not giving him any room to move. Whoa, man, did you see that? It was a nasty slam down by the throat. Wild Thing countered by Eddie Guns. Headbutt. Puts Wild Thing in the corner. And whoa, man, what a shot. A hard left. That put the Wild Thing back down on the mat. Another headlock punch from Mr. Ringside. He's got Wild Thing upside suplex. The Freak with a headbutt takes down Eddie Guns. You can call it a cheap shot if you want to, but it was necessary. Eddie Guns trying to find the exit on the freeway, and there it is. Mr. Ringside tags in El Jefe as Wild Thing Wayne Tate still struggling to get to his feet. Hard right hand from El Jefe. El Jefe rounds up Wild Thing again. Whoa, that was not quick counter from Wild Thing. A little do the hustle right there. Wayne Tate has him all the way up. Nice long suplex for El Jefe. Ray Guns having his face gouged, courtesy of the Wild Thing. Again, the Snarl tag titles in the balance here, and nobody's fooling around. We're not playing tiddlywinks here. Kick to the midsection from the Freak. Locks up El Jefe. Whips him to the ropes. Oh, man, hard right hand to the midsection. Look at this. Whoa. Straight jacketed and then a clothesline from the Freak. And in comes Wild Thing Wayne Tate. And again, D. Luscious and JoJo Guns just behaving themselves, minding their P's and Q's in this championship matchup. Wild Thing has him up, scoop slams El Jefe. Gathers him back up again, not satisfied just yet. Clubbing overhand right. Wild Thing rounds him up, reverse dragon sweep across a knee into his back, and then slams him down by his throat. Wild Thing Wayne Tate with some new tricks in the bag, Okay. Wild Thing takes himself all the way up to the top turnbuckle. High-risk maneuver coming up as Ray Gunn struggles to get to his feet. He's still down on one knee. Finally gets it up together. And whoa, here he goes. Oh, what a shoulder tackle from short range. Nicely done. Wild Thing tags in the Freak. The Freak locked up. Oh, man, look at this. JoJo Guns getting a little bit agitated now. The Freak whips Ray Guns over the top rope, out onto the floor. Goes after Eddie Guns, too, with a shoulder tackle. And both Guns brothers are laid out, courtesy of the Snarl Tag Champion. Well, could be an indicator of things to come, Oh, man, running headbutt like a goat. Took down Ray Guns. Wild Thing comes in on the tag. Wild Thing with running, alternating forearms, locks up Ray Guns, whips him to the rope. El Jefe catches a hard elbow that puts him right back down, and here comes the Freak yet again. Wow. Both teams working real efficient. Oh, man, the Freak beating a series of headbutts across the skull of El Jefe. Eddie Guns comes in on the tag. Hard right spins the Freak around. Here we go. We got ourselves a sleeper hole situation. But no, the Freak finding his way out of a potential disaster right there. We could have been real close to new tag team champions. The Freak, with a series of punches and kicks, takes down Mr. Ringside. Kick to the head from Eddie Guns. They lock up. The Freak whips him to the far corner. Fails to connect. Winds up getting himself hung up in a tree of woe. Not a good situation to be in. The Freak countering and making the best of a bad situation. Clothesline. Takes down Eddie Guns. Eddie Guns counters. Gets back up on his feet. What a match we got here. Cover. One. And just a one. Gonna be a lot of near falls in this bad boy. Shoulder tackle of Wild Thing Wayne Tate takes him down. The Freak counters with a kick to the midsection. Tries to rebound off the ropes, but Eddie Guns catches him. The Freak counters. A series of shots from the Freak backs up Eddie Guns, including a spinning back fist. The Freak takes him down, and look at this, just beating him like King Kong. The Freak working on Eddie Guns. Was laid out. Kick to the midsection again. The Freak rebounds and basement drop kick. Takes down at Mr. Ringside. Whoa, look at this. Wrist clutch forearms from the Freak. Three of them. And down goes Mr. Ringside. Eddie Guns stepping out for a minute. Whoa, man, did you see that over the top rope? As over Tea Kettle came out and took down Eddie Guns. That's some high-risk stuff right there, and that's why they call that man the Freak. Spinning neck breaker from Mr. Ringside on the outside as the referee continues to count. The Freak with a series of shots. Has him up, backbreaker. Eddie Guns finding himself on the receiving end of some bad business here. Brought back inside the ring. Whoa, man, the Freak topside. Look at this elbow drop across the back. That was so quick, I almost didn't see it happen. The Freak covers, hooks the leg. 1, 2, but El Jefe saving the match for his team as the Freak decides what new strategy he's got to develop here. Puts a stomp to the back of Mr. Ringside. And now drives a knee into the arm of Mr. Ringside, Eddie Guns. Kick to the head from Eddie Guns, counters, locks up the Freak. And boom, belly-to-belly suplex, nicely done. And now, with the Freak back down on the canvas, Eddie Guns taking his leave of the situation, tags in El Jefe. Look at this, JoJo Guns. Well, there goes the good behavior. He's become directly involved in the thing. El Jefe trying to choke the life out of the Freak here. And this match more than halfway over and still no sign of a winner. El Jefe literally strangling the Freak. Rounds up the Freak. Ray Guns with a series of chops. Goes behind into a headlock punch. Down goes the Freak again. Wild Thing trying to get in there, reaching for that tag. The Freak up on the middle rope. El Jefe, old man, swinging a miss by the Freak. High-risk maneuver doesn't pay off, and his back's going to be real unhappy tomorrow. Series of elbows from El Jefe. Backs off the Freak. Ray Guns goes back to work. Has him up. Backbreaker on the Freak. Ray Guns rounds up the Freak again. Whips him to the Guns Brothers corner. Let's see what we got here. Head first into the buckle. Goes the Freak. Ray Guns up on the middle rope. And it's 10 count punches time. As the crowd here in Tokyo goes absolutely berserk. Ray Guns beating a tattoo on the skull of the Freak. And down he goes. Ray Guns covers, hooks the leg, 1, and pulls the Freak right there to break it up. Even the referee was like, well, there's a rope break, so we're going to break this up anyway. Wild Thing dropped face first on the canvas by Eddie Guns. The Freak back up on his feet, goes after Mr. Ringside, and now JoJo Guns over here arguing with the Psychedelics. The Freak with a shoulder tackle takes Eddie Guns out onto the floor. El Jefe back inside the ring, whipped to the ropes by the Freak. Ducks under, has him up. Ooh, hard right hand, right in the face. Takes Ray Guns down. Here comes Wild Thing Wayne Take again. The Wild Thing dodged twice by Ray Guns. A series of shots. He's got him up. Knee breaker. Oh, man. El Jefe covers 1, 2, but the Wild Thing, with that ring savvy, reaches out for that bottom rope and says, well, we're going to have to start all over again. Ray Guns, not happy with that result, but he's going to just keep going. Annoyed but undaunted. Ray Guns rounds up, Wild Thing, Wayne Take says, no, I don't think I want to do that. Wild Thing locks up Ray. Ray, real quick with the counter right there. Did you see that? Was beautiful. Ray Guns with a suplex on the Wild Thing, Wayne Take. Wayne Take rounded up again. Gouge. And a low blow. I guess Willie Johnson had his eyes closed on him. Ray Guns covers with the Freak right there to break it up. Was Willie Johnson asleep, hypnotized, or what the hell happened there? Because that was a low blow. Should have been a DQ right off the bat. This match should be over by now. El Jefe stalking Wild Thing, Wayne Take. Wayne Take dodges out of the way, delivers a nice right. Up and over the top rope and out on the floor goes Wild Thing, courtesy of El Jefe, who tags in his brother, Eddie Guns. Referee counting on Wild Thing, Wayne Take. Eddie Guns goes after the Freak. Not a good idea. The Freak was right there waiting for him. Hard right to the Wild Thing. Wild Thing counters with a kick to the midsection. Eddie Guns counter. They lock up again. Wild Thing counters with another kick. Lock up one more time. Look at this. Whoa! Beautiful suplex from Wild Thing, Wayne Take. Eddie Guns was not expecting that one. Wild Thing Stalking Mr. Ringside now. Lines him up. Look at this right here. Oh, man, what a beautiful flipping slam from the Wild Thing. Well, Wayne Tay covers. 1, 2. El Jefe saves the day for his brother and this match. Whipped out onto the floor by the Freak. Wayne Tay on the other side going after Eddie Guns on the outside. Starts nailing him with a series of shots and a kick that takes him down to the mat. Meanwhile, the Freak with a scoop slam on El Jefe. And now with less than 5 minutes to go, it's starting to look like maybe the Psychedelics are building some ground here. Mr. Ringside rolls the Wild Thing back inside the ring. The Freak still working on El Jefe on the outside over there. Referee urging Eddie Guns to get back in. Eddie going after the Freak, protecting his brother. Kick to the midsection. The Freak rolls him back inside the ring. El Jefe decides to return to his corner. Wild Thing countered by Eddie Guns. Hard right, a kick to the midsection. Oh, here we go. There it is, the pedigree, the flatliner, whatever you want to call it. Eddie Guns just nailed the Wild Thing with it. Covered, hooks the leg, and just barely won. With the Freak coming in to save the day for his team. Eddie Guns swept, taken down by Wild Thing Wayne Tay. Wild Thing still in the game despite taking quite a beating here. Wild Thing sets him up again. There's that beautiful flipping slam from the Wild Thing. Who covers, hooks the leg, 1, and just about a 1 again. El Jefe saving the match for his team. Wild Thing Wayne Tay beginning to go to work on Mr. Ringside with stomps to the hands and fingers. And now it's getting serious with about 3 minutes to go. And still no winner. Wild Thing Wayne Tay all the way up on the top rope waiting for Eddie Guns to get to his feet. Oh, here we go. Oh, misses with the shoulder tackle and a boot to the face takes Wild Thing down. Eddie Guns was ready for that one. Mr. Ringside winds up the Wild Thing. Here we go again. He's going to nail him with a second pedigree. Boom. Oh, man, they're both spent. Oh, what a match. Eddie Guns covers 1. Oh, barely just a 2. Not even a 2. With the Freak breaking up the pin. Whoa, what a spine buster from Eddie Guns. He is not giving up, man. And not even a 1. The Freak breaking up the pin yet again. El Jefe coming in going, is there a problem here? Wayne Tay rolls out onto the floor right in front of D-Luscious. He's got to be a little bit concerned about her fella. Shoulder tackle. So the Freak takes him down. Now again, the tables have turned. With both Psychedelics looking like they're in trouble. El Jefe brought in on the tag as Wild Thing rolls himself back in the ring. Charges. Clothesline takes down El Jefe. Seated in the corner. Wild Thing Wayne Tay eyeballing Eddie Guns. Daring him to try something. Elbows to the midsection for El Jefe. Wild Thing, running clothesline, takes him down. Wild Thing rounds up El Jefe again. There's those running, alternating forearms, and then there's that beautiful hard right hand. Wild Thing Wayne Tay. Now putting the boots to the hands and fingers of El Jefe Ray Guns. And with less than a minute and a half to go, here's a cover 1. But Eddie Guns right there, a little too close to the Guns Brothers corner for that pin. Wild Thing's determined to tag Eddie Guns. There's something going on between those two. Ray Guns out on the apron. Catches a right from the Wild Thing. Catches another. Wild Thing decides to bring him in. Drapes him over the top rope. Slams him down with a hard clubbing right. And we are looking at less than 1 minute to go here. Wild Thing locks him up. Time is of the essence. They need to act quickly. El Jefe head first into the buckle. Here comes the Freak. Here comes a double team you don't have time for. Double shoulder tackle. The Freak needs to pin him right now, but doesn't. The Freak countered by Ray Guns, and time is definitely wasted. Into the far corner goes Ray Guns. Eddie Guns going after Wild Thing Wayne Tay. Oh man, nasty kick to Freak knee from Ray Guns. Takes the Freak down. A stomp to the back of the head. And 20 seconds left. This is not good. I don't think we're going to see a buzzer beater tonight, guys. Ray Guns locks up the Freak. Escorts him to the buckle head first. Here's the tag from the Ghost Brothers with 5 seconds to go in a double team, and it is just far too late. You can forget about this one.
The time limit has expired. This match is declared a draw.
Bad news, no clear winner. Good news, Psychedelics retain the titles, and we'll be right back with more Snarl. Alright people, here's how your first half main event is looking. Once again, it is going to be the Mastodon Vader, only this time going up against Big Jake Blackwell, the RWL International Champion and Stronghold resident.
The following non-title contest is set for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing first from the Colorado Rockies, weighing 450 pounds, the man they call Vader.
Now, judging from the fan response, these fans have certainly not forgiven Vader either for that incident. Well, it's kind of like what Don Hickson said. He's about as popular as a social disease at an orgy lake.
As for me, I'm just waiting for Johnny to cut loose with a torrent of insults hurled at Vader. What's your got for us tonight, GB?
Well, hopefully, we'll see this foul-smelling tub of lard in a jockstrap, leaving this match tastefully wearing black, under both eyes. Miserable, fat tub of.
You know, Johnny, for somebody who's being hunted by the sectarians, and possibly Vader too, I wouldn't talk so fresh.
It's a sad thing when a morbidly obese, malodorous spandex bag of whale blubber is getting more hate from me than the sectarians these days.
Wally, I give up. This guy just doesn't have an off switch.
Well, don't you kind of feel the same kind of animosity for Jody Vorik, forcing Danielle into that cell match?
I'm not worried about Jody Vorik. Jody Vorik is going to get hers sooner or later, and I'm just waiting to see it happen.
His opponent accompanied by Sylvia Strong and dual champion Warlord Santos. From New York City, weighing 264 pounds, the reigning RWL International Champion, Big Jake Blackwell.
In case you're new here, about 2 weeks ago, Vader shoved Sylvia Strong to the ground during a super heavyweight title match with the Mexican monolith Warlord Santos, and the Stronghold had been, making him pay for it ever since. Clearly, Sylvia's sense of moral outrage hasn't cooled much, and she's got both international champ Jake Blackwell coming out here to try and handle Vader next. But the Mexican monolith, the dual champion, will also be at ringside for this non-title. Well, is there any other way to describe it but as an attempted execution of Vader? But hey, quick question, GB. If Warlord Santos is your security detail for the evening, and he's at ringside, then who's guarding the door to the broadcast booth?
No sectarians will be getting near us. Rage TV champion Stefan Von Berger is taking over the shift until Santos comes back.
Well, that makes me feel a whole lot better. Willie Johnson rings the bell. Vader charges, takes down Big Jake Blackwell with a clothesline. Gathers him up from behind. Inverted Dragon Sleeper and an inverted vertical suplex from Vader. The international champion reeling at the moment. Vader locks him up. Big Jake counters with a nice high clothesline. Rounds Vader back up. Vader shoves him away. Tries for the clothesline again, but Big Jake Blackwell with a series of shots. Oh, look at this. Vader took that shot and didn't even flinch. He's got Blackwell up into the turnbuckle, spun out to center ring. Follows it up with a stomp to the midsection. It is crazy. Sylvia Strong and Warlord Santos both at ringside. Big Jake Blackwell going for a quick cover here. One. And just a one. Vader getting up the left shoulder just in the nick of time. Vader with another clothesline takes Blackwell down. Another series of hard shots. Blackwell with a very sudden DDT. Lance Vader face first into the canvas. Hard overhand right. Takes Vader back down again. The international champion comes back in from the apron. Takes a hard shot to the midsection from Vader. Blackwell misses. Connects with another couple of shots. A kick to the midsection and another DDT for Vader. Vader on the outside. Blackwell takes himself up to the top rope. This is not going to be good. Double axe handle finds the mark right across the head of Vader. And Big Jake Blackwell seizing control of this match from Vader, who had it for a minute and it got away. Big Jake Blackwell currently in the driver's seat. Headlock punch and a clubbing overhand right, and another, and a couple of double axe handles for good measure, and down goes Vader. Again. Blackwell. Oh, I've warned you about that. No showboating on the apron. And look what you got for it. A right hand from Vader, and he brought you back in on the heart. Oh, man. Okay. Clubbing overhand right from Vader. Blackwell laid out face down center ring. As Vader makes his way to the top rope, this is not going to be good. Elbow right across the back of Big Jake Blackwell. Vader follows it up with a stomp. And another. Blackwell counters with a kick to the head. Locks up Vader. Whips him into the corner. Blackwell charges. Big running splash. Nailed Vader, but good. Blackwell with a butt bomb right across the lower back of Vader. Vader in some pain here as Blackwell takes himself to the top rope, and whoa, another beautiful elbow drop, rolls him over, goes for the cover here. 1, 2. Well, shut up. Big Jake Blackwell pulling off a big-time upset here.
The time, 2 minutes and 53 seconds. Your winner by pinfall, Big Jake Blackwell.
Boy, Johnny, I bet that was rich, chewy, and satisfying to you. Big Jake Blackwell, the man of the people, the RWL International Champion, has just literally squashed Vader in just under 3 minutes. And while I saw it with my own eyes, I still do not believe it. Jake damn sure put the voodoo on Vader in this one. Another shocking case of the introductions lasting longer than the match itself. Just wowzers.
You know, people will tell you that this is Vader's bad karma come knocking at the door, and, well, you can hardly argue with it. All right, well, that takes care of the first half of tonight's Snarl. We will be back with the second hour right after this important message.